Okay, so as we discussed, we are going to make our page more professional with the help of SLDS and SLDS styling and this CSS resource. So how to get lightning design system styles? To get lightning design system styles automatically, what you need to do is go to your application. So we have Power App. In this application, extend force:/SLDS and save. That's it. Now check the preview. We have, see, the preview has been changed. Okay, it looks much more better now. The moment we use SLDS styling in our application, the look and feel get changed. Let's use more of this. Okay, let's make it more professional using SLDS, and also we'll learn the usage of SLDS. So for SLDS, you don't have to learn the classes name and all. Go to lightning design system. Okay, Google lightning design system. Open this first link, lightning design system. Okay, now come to your form. What do you want? You want this registration form for a student. This should come or appear as a heading, and it should be there in the center of the page, correct? It would look good, right? If this registration form for student comes in the center and like a big heading. Okay, let's first make it in center. Okay, now whatever I want, I just search for that in this lightning design system. Whatever I want, I just search for it. I want some text to come in center. Okay, within components, utilities, I have something called alignment, where I can let a text to come in the absolute center, and that is something what I want. So let me go to this. Okay, so it says if you want something in the absolute center, use this class SLDS align absolute center. Let me copy this, okay, and go back to my component. This is registration form for student. Cool. I'm going to use this class for this particular heading. Let me just copy paste it and keep the attributes first and then other tags. Okay, from here, fine. Control S. So whatever attributes, whenever you define attributes on the component, define them after this aura component, and your UI part should come after this attribute definition. Okay, so that's what we followed. Now I have used this SLDS class, SLDS align absolute center. Let me check the preview. If there is any change, I'm going to refresh it. Good. Now we have registration form for students coming up in the center. Now we have seen, like when we search for center, there are like many other options coming up. Alignment, absolute center. You have something called grid, which is something we use a lot in our lightning components. Okay, so let's go to grid. You can go from here also. You can just navigate this way. In components, you have something called utilities, and in utilities you have grid. Okay, so in grid you have something called SLDS grid align center. And see, you have whatever code is written over here, you have the preview available at the top of it. Okay, so if I paste exactly the same code in my Aura component, the preview that I can see on my screen would be something like this. So this is where it shows me the code, it shows me the preview, and I am really in a good state to decide what I want and what I do not want. Okay. Now, in our case, what I want is, I want this to look like a heading. I want to increase its size. Go to Lightning Design System and search for something called heading. So it is a page header, right? You agree. This is a page header. Click on this page header. Okay. Now I can see this text. See, page headers are used at the top of several page types. They use the .slds -page -header class as a base. So this class is the base. Okay. And are comprised of multiple components. Okay. And what are these multiple components? If you scroll down to this page, you can have component overview. You can have something called component overview. So this is the table, and this table gives you a quick overview of the unique SLDS CSS classes that can be applied to create page headers. I am going to use this class. For my component. See, I'm going to use this class for my component. Sorry. Okay. But now if I preview this, I can see this registration form for students coming up in this something like page header format. Okay, let's make it more beautiful. And this time I want it to be bigger in size, correct? Let's go to Lightning Design System. And search for heading. Okay, heading large. If I use this class SLDS text heading large, it definitely gonna help me. So just copy this, come back to your component and use this class. Now let's check the preview. Okay, see, it is getting better. Registration form for student. Now I want some top margin to be here. It would look good if we have some top margin. No problem. Go back to SLDS and search for margin. What I want? I want some margin and padding. Fine. Here you have variants and states. In variants and state, you can navigate. So see, it will show you the preview of the classes. So when you're going to use these classes, how your page gonna change, it will preview that. I want margin at the top, SLDS am top large, okay, or X large. I want this SLDS am top X large. So how to use this? You can just copy this from the code, SLDS am top large. You can just copy this tag and use it in your component. Correct? Fine. Let's see the preview now. Okay, I should have used this class here. Let's see the preview now. Okay, now it's look better. Registration form for a student, and then some fields are there, but it's not that professional. I can have this registration form for a student, so let's make it better. How to do that? So come to your UI part. Now decide what you want. I want this text. I want this text to come somewhere in the middle of this, and that would look more better. So what I have to do,